So, Sophie Cunningham blasted me the other day over what I said about Caitlin Clark. I guess Sophie has blasted a lot of people on her new Show Me Something podcast. She says the WNBA has fined her after each of her first three podcasts. Wow. She says that proudly. So now, before I respond to Sophie's criticism, allow me to compliment Sophie. Just remember, in her first 6 years in the WNBA playing for Phoenix, nobody outside of Phoenix knew who she was, very few. She had been the first pick in the second round. She was no more than a part-time starter in Phoenix, and she averaged 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in those 6 seasons. But then, of course, the heavens opened, and she got traded to Caitlin Clark's team. By far the biggest stage in the league, thanks to Caitlin Clark. And did Sophie Cunningham ever start taking advantage of that? She quickly befriended Caitlin. That was smart. And she assumed the role of Caitlin's on-court and in interviews defender and protector or public defender. Did that ever quickly endear her to Caitlin's, billions of fans out there? All those 22 wearing fans. Then with the spotlight shining on Sophie 100 times brighter than ever before, she started making grand entrances into arenas wearing spicy outfits, some of them pretty provocative and very cool. Okay, before I proceed, FanDuel's getting you ready for the NFL season with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. 5 for $300. That's right. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you will unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, you can bet player props, you can ride the live lines. Whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is upon us. The only question is, are you ready to play? If you are, why don't you visit FanDuel.com/skip right here, right now. That's FanDuel.com/skip, my first name, SKIP, to download the FanDuel app today and get you started. Now she has 1 million followers on Instagram. Who knew? Now, in Caitlin's injury absence, Sophie has jumped right into that void and become a national thing, a new it girl, a nationally known star, Sophie Cunningham. Now, it didn't hurt that she, like Caitlin, is white, and that she, unlike Caitlin, can let her natural charisma and charm flow while she's playing the on-court jester, the class clown. She's pranking, she's laughing, she's just having a ball playing basketball for the Indiana Fever as the world watches. And I got to give her this prop also. She has backed up all of her showmanship with her performance. Now, she's averaging only 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist in Indiana, but to her credit, in Indiana, she has been a much better shooter this season than Caitlin has been. Much better. Sophie, having made a career-high 47% from the floor and a career-high 43% from three. That'll work. Way to go. So Sophie Cunningham has actually done a pretty amazing job of filling the Caitlin Clark void. She's sort of become Caitlyn's alter ego, sort of a crazier Caitlyn, unafraid of showing her wilder side. Sophie's actually turned herself into a one-name star. Now all you have to say is Sophie, and everybody knows. Wow, who knew? Okay, before I proceed, FanDuel's getting you ready for the NFL season with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. 5 for $300. That's right. Pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you will unlock $300 in bonus bets to use all across the app. You can build parlays, you can bet player props, you can ride the live lines. Whatever your style, FanDuel has you covered. The NFL season is upon us. The only question is, are you ready to play? If you are, why don't you visit FanDuel.com/skip right here, right now. That's FanDuel.com/skip, my first name, SKIP, to download the FanDuel app today and get you started. Now, back to Sophie. Of course she ripped me for wondering if Caitlyn needed a mental break from all the negativity, even though, Sophie, that wasn't a criticism. I was actually proposing a sympathetic explanation for it. Yet Sophie said on her podcast, "That's literally bullshit. No one's lying." Sophie added, "When people say stuff like that, I'm just like, shut up. See Caitlyn, critic. Rip Caitlyn, critic. Defend Caitlyn. Get more IG followers." Of course, Sophie was very careful not to mention what I prominently mentioned on my podcast, and that's Caitlyn's mind-boggling shooting slump. No, she's not going to touch that, Sophie. Hey, bottom line, Sophie Cunningham is a shrewd operator. She can really play the game within the game, the social media game, the get famous game. Obviously, she didn't wish injury on Caitlyn, but has one name, Sophie, ever benefited from Caitlin Clark's stranger in stranger second season?